Alright, Chucky, you ready to piss some people off? Hey folks, Chris once again, welcome back to another video. This is another tier-wise video, and this one is on the Charles Play movies. Now, I'm not including the TV series because I can literally do a tier list on all the episodes instead, which is what I'll probably do. But let's get into it. There's a bunch of movies. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Chucky movies. There was Brides, Cult, Seed, Curse of Chucky, and Child's Play 1, 2, 3, and the reboot. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the Bride of Chucky. I love Bride. The only problem I have with it is some of the comedy didn't really work for me. I didn't like the change of pace they took that much, but I love Chucky himself. I love the way he looks. He looks really scary and just looks like he's been through hell, which he has. I like the addition of Tiffany. Tiffany is my second favorite character in the franchise after Chucky. I literally have 2 Tiffany dolls I'm looking at right here. I don't really care for the two main leads, the boyfriend and the girl, but I love the kill scenes. They were definitely really good. I like the addition of Tiffany. She was sexy as hell when she was in human form, so that's another plus. Like I said, Chucky is amazing as always. I love Chucky in this movie. I like the voice acting by Brad. I like the voice acting by Jennifer Tilly. I like some of the comedy. Some of the comedy didn't work for me. It's just falls flat a little bit, so it's going in cool. There's best, cool, meh, bad, terrible. Next is the Cult of Chucky. Now, I don't know. I didn't really care for that movie that much. I like Chucky and the movie. I should have started with the Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, but we're going sporadically, just for the order that they're in on the list. But Cult of Chucky, I don't care for that much. I think it was kind of boring. I did like Chucky in the movie. The animatronics did improve over from the Curse of Chucky. I like how he looks better in this movie. I like the fact that there's 3 Chuckies. There's the regular Chucky, there's the one with the one arm and the messed up hair, and there's the one with the buzz cut. And then there's Chucky's severed head, and there's 4 Chucky, not 3. I like Nika in the movie. She didn't really get to do much though, except get possessed by Chucky himself. But I didn't like the characters. The kill scenes were good, where the chick gets her head cut off by the glass was pretty cool. The drop to the head was pretty nice, and the face stop was fucking sick. But it just wasn't up to par with some of the others, so it's going in meh. I still like it though. It's just one of my least favorites. Next is the Curse of Chucky. This one, I don't know, man. I know I said I love all Chucky movies, and I do at a certain extent, but this one, again, it was boring. The characters I didn't like at all, except Nika and Chucky. The little girl, Alice, had nothing compared to Andy from the original 2. I did not like the backstory for Charles. I think they could have kept it a secret a little bit longer, but they had to spill the beans, so to speak. But the kill scenes weren't nothing. The only 2 kill scenes I liked was a girl gets stabbed in the eye. Looked pretty gruesome. And then the one guy gets his jaw cut off. But even those didn't look that great. And then Chucky looked really weird until he got his face peeled and there's the scars, and he looked a little bit better, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite. It's just not one of my favorites. It's just not a good one. It's definitely the worst one in my opinion. So it's going in kind of bad. I'm sorry. Oh my god, hop on the hate train for this Chucky. Yes, I got him right here. I got my paper one because my other two are hard to grab right now. But I like the movie a lot. I definitely think the comedy, like I said with Bride of Chucky, wasn't that up to par. But I like the characters. I like Jennifer Tilly yet again. Plus she's a human and she's a doll, which is the best of both worlds. I liked the John Waters cameo. I liked the addition of Glenn/Glenda. I think she, where the hell he is, was really well played out. He's definitely the creepiest out of the three dolls. I mean, I find him more creepier than Chucky himself. But the animatronics were really good on him, though. I liked his face expressions. I like the fact that one of his eyes twitched. I like the fact that he gets like the LGBT, where the fuck it is, kind of character. Chucky, Brad Dourif, great as always. He looks really good. He still looks like Chucky. Tiffany still looks good. Still looks like Tiffany. And one gripe of the movie is Redman. I didn't like him at all. I don't like him as a singer either, so it's glad that he got a brutal death. Speaking of which, I like the death scenes as well. They're definitely graphic and gory and over the top and awesome. I liked the change of pace. It was definitely more fast paced than the other movies. Most of the other movies, which I liked. But it's definitely cheesy and not scary at all. So it's going in meh. Or else. No, it's going in cool. Because I really like Glenn. He deserves more love, in my opinion. Next is Child's Play 3, another underrated movie. I think the direction they took with the military camp is freaking amazing. Chucky is scary as hell. Like when he strangled that guy with the yo-yo, the way his face looked was just really cool and sinister. I love the fact that he killed somebody by giving him a heart attack. Sheldon was a complete douchebag, so not the actor, but the character. Tyler, I mean, he was a kid, what do you expect from a kid, but he was definitely one of the more interesting characters of the franchise. I like the fact that Andy's all grown up. Justin Whalen plays Andy in the third one, and I think he did really good. The ending was really awesome. I mean, where Chuck gets to have his face cut off, it looked really sick. The barber was really weird and creepy. He was creepier than Chucky himself, but I don't know. I just really like this movie. I think it's going in best. Definitely a underrated movie. Next is the original Child's Play. What the hell can I say about it? It's great. It's a classic. It's one of the best horror movies of all time. It started the whole entire Chucky franchise. And it's just a fucking ride of a movie. It's scary. Chucky is awesome and creepy. The animatronic work is fucking phenomenal. I love the fact when he got burnt, he looked all crispy and looked like a roasted marshmallow. Also did the callback to that in the TV series. With have his face melted. I liked Karen. I liked Catherine Hicks. It was her birthday a few days ago, by the way. Catherine Hicks is great as a mother, obviously. Alex Vincent, great as Andy. I love him a lot. He's such a cute little kid. Such a sweetheart of a kid. Another thing is the cop, Mike Norris. Great character. The voodoo scene with the voodoo was creepy as hell. Scared me a lot as a kid. And it's just a great horror movie to watch if you don't know who Chucky is. It's going in best. Next two, you guys can probably guess which ones they are. Next is the remake. I reviewed the remake a couple of minutes earlier, and I think it is a great remake. It gets way too much hate in my opinion, and it's just a fun remake. I don't get why people hate. Because you take something like Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Poltergeist, Psycho, and you make them the same thing and keep people complain about that, but then make something different like this, and they bitch about it still. I'm like, what do you want? Do you want different, or same thing as always? Same thing over and over again. What do you want? Tell me. But yeah, I think it's an underrated remake. I think Chucky looks amazing in the movie. He doesn't look amazing, but he looks pretty decent. I love the death scenes. The death scenes are definitely more graphic than in the original. The climax is really good. Aubrey Plaza was great as Karen. And it was just a great movie, great remake. Saw it in theaters with my mom, and we loved it. So, going in best. Fight me, I don't care. Next, and last but not least, sorry guys, it's my uncle talking. But next is Child's Play 2. My favorite Chucky movie by far. I think it's amazing. I think the animatronics of Chucky is still amazing. I love the part where he's got the ruler and he kills a teacher with it. I like Andy. His acting has definitely has definitely gotten better. And the second one, the kills were not really gory, but they were really good as still. Chucky was still scary. It sucks that Karen didn't return, but that's okay. And Kyle, obviously, great character. I love her to death. Still have a crush on her. I'm sorry, the Chucky movies just had some beautiful women in it, alright? Don't fight me. The climax is really good where Chucky sticks a knife in his hand, still coming. He gets his legs ripped off, still coming, and he gets his head blown up. It's just amazing. I love Two Little Child's Play 2, and it's going in best. And that's it. So none of them are terrible, by the way. I did not put any in terrible, if that's what that you've noticed. So let me go from bad to best. Terrible, nothing. Bad, Curse. Meh, Cult of Chucky. Cool is Bride and Seed of Chucky. Best is Child's Play 1, 2, 3 in the remake. So that's about it. So what do you think of my ranking? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to get a lot of hate for putting Seed and the remake and Child's Play 3 at the top, but remember, just my opinion. If you think Curse of Chucky is the best Chucky movie ever, that's cool. I'm not sure why you do, but more power to you. But yeah. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care and bye-bye.